right, so let's get into this. So the UN revises Gaza death toll almost 50% less women and children killed than previously reported. So basically what this is telling us is Hamas has basically reported double the amount of women and children showing to have been killed than have actually been killed. So we'll scroll down a little bit and we'll get into the article. So basically, so look at the second paragraph here. According to an infographic published by OCHA on May 6th, right, it says the amount of women killed in Gaza was said to be 9,500, okay? And then it also claimed the number of children killed was 14,500 since October 7th. This was on May 6th. 2 days later, on May 8th, right, the organization reported showing that 4,959 women have been killed and 7,797 children have been killed. So this effectively cut the number of women and children in half that have been reported to have died in Gaza as a result of the war. To me personally, it doesn't really surprise me. Hamas has every incentive to lie about the numbers to try to further their cause. So Hamas knows they have no way to militarily compete with Israel. So what are they relying on? They're relying on the international community to more or less have their back and fight for a ceasefire. If they get a ceasefire, Hamas stays in power and they're able to continue this cycle. So Hamas seems, in my opinion, to be doing everything in their power to try to make Israel look bad. So they've been inflating the numbers. And as a result of them inflating the numbers, people think what's going on in Gaza is worse than what it actually is. There's also been different reports of different statisticians talking about how the amount of women and children each day was climbing consistently the same number, or almost metronomically, I would say. So realistically, the number of people dying each day, you'd have higher days and lower days, right? What they were reporting, it was just a constant up and to the right on the chart. So it didn't really seem consistent with how numbers actually work. But like I said, what I don't understand is why people are so quick to believe everything that this organization puts out. If this organization is willing to go into Israel, unalive people, like I'm thinking I'm on TikTok, I'm not on TikTok right now. So if they're willing to go into Israel and indiscriminately kill as many people as they absolutely possibly can, what makes you think they're gonna have a problem lying to you or the world to further their agenda, right? If they're willing to go murder people in their beds, what is lying, right? So, looking at this, I think it's good that we get this information out here and show people that those are not the real numbers, because you have a lot of people who are trying to use those numbers and say it's a genocide. It's not a genocide. Even if the numbers were what they reported, it's not a genocide. This is even more indication of it not being a genocide. So there is no genocide happening in Gaza. If Israel wanted there to be a genocide in Gaza, there would have already been one. We wouldn't even have to talk about it anymore. They have the power to completely wipe out everybody there, but they choose not to, right? So as I said before, there is no genocide happening there. We see the numbers were not what Hamas was actually reporting. Like I said, they're incentivized to lie, and we will see where this goes from here. But I appreciate you guys hopping on. I appreciate y'all's time.